Happy Sunday, everyone. On Sundays, we like to do some light topics. So, some of you have been asking about astrology readings and what they are about. So, I'm just going to explain it today. Um, Astrology readings are not your general natal chart readings, not in my practice, and I'm going to explain why. So if you want a general reading, just like getting to know your natal chart, you do not need to book a reading. I do not do those because you do not need to spend money on that. You can do that for free. Use an app and you can see your placements, you can see everything, your housing system, and you can kind of explore it on your own. And You do not need to spend money basically on that. I do not perform those. For everyone that's been wondering about that, that's a no. I only do deeper type of readings. So a certain area or an aspect, or a question that you have, things like that basically is what you can use the astrology reading for. And of course, along with the astrology reading, you will also be getting a tarot reading, so you get both. So you can ask about specific area and you will get a tarot reading as well, because I love the tarot and the tarot is my favorite. And I think that yeah, that's something everybody needs. Does everybody need an astrology reading? No, obviously. If you don't have a specific question, interest, if you're not into astrology, then obviously no. It does depend, obviously, on a person and how it resonates. For the reading, I will use the Vedic astrology if this is something you resonate with, because obviously I want to do it in a way that resonates with you. What else did I want to mention? Yes, if you're getting the astrology reading, or if you're looking at your chart in an app, you do need your exact time of birth and the location of birth. So that is mandatory. Without that, you can't see the housing system and you can't get any deeper answers, obviously, on your questions. So that is basically the astrology readings explained. This is very fast. So it's not that complex. If you have a certain question, if you're interested in a certain area of your life. Now, again, astrology, it shows us possibilities. Astrology is not a tool to predict your future or to predict your destiny in a way that people tend to think. It shows opportunities, possibilities, maybe some things that would be good to do. It is very good, but again, it will depend on you whether you're going to listen to that advice, whether you're going to, use it and all of that. Also, what we can check, some of the things we can check are your mission in this life, what your best career would be, what your obstacles are with something, your health, whether you have aspects that you're going to have children or not, get married or not, things like that. But again, always remember that it's not used to predict the future. It's used to see possibilities and opportunities, to learn more about yourself as well, which you can do again on your own. If you decide to, research your natal chart, you can, discover some things about your soul, about your soul's journey. It can be very interesting. It can also help you guys to focus on yourself and shift that focus. For those of you who are anxiously attached, just researching your chart can help you shift that focus onto you. You can research yourself through astrology if you like, but you definitely need to be learning who you are in any way that resonates with you. It doesn't have to be astrology, once again. It can be whatever you personally enjoy and like, but you need to start loving yourself loving your shadow, exploring yourself, learning why you're here, what your mission is. Because everything is much deeper than it seems from your human ego at the moment. Because what we tend to do is we tend to see everything from the ego, like everything's happening to us, we are victims, it's just like very narrow, and you want to see the big picture. So whatever tool helps you to see that bigger picture, it can be meditations, it can be therapy, it can be coaching, it can be just like exploring yourself with yourself in your own unique way. You don't have to use any of these methods that I have mentioned. Creating your own method, doing it in your own way. There is no right or wrong way to do this, guys, but you do need to do this. So whatever resonates with you, whatever helps you, a combination of things, your own thing, whatever, but don't just sit at home listening to these audios and not actually doing the work. That's what I want to say. Of course, these audios are helpful to give you inspiration, to help you how to do it, but only you can do the work. Okay, so I hope this was helpful, and I hope everybody is doing it, because hey, that's the most important thing, guys. And also it can be so interesting and so fun, and I think that everybody should really enjoy it, because there's nothing better okay, than learning who you are, learning things about yourself. And yeah, that's my message for this Sunday. I hope you had a lovely weekend. Bye.